to Fearsome Top 5. These are the top 15 scariest TikTok ghost videos of the year. Number 1. The first video on the list comes from TikTok user PeachAssassin99. This account is run by a girl named Lauren Combs, who over time has become known as the girl with the haunted house. For the last 2 years, she's been staying at an old family home to keep an eye on the place. And not long after moving in, frightening things began to happen. Luckily for Lauren, this eerie activity seemed to subside for some time, until this happened.
Dude, my fucking door just closed.
So the slam started?
Yes, and it's locked.
What the fuck?
I just got locked out of my house.
There's chilling there.
Yes, nobody's here.
That's kind of scary. Where's the door?
Luna! Luna's inside by herself. I don't even see her in there. Hang on.
Anything rash? Lady? Hello? She's nudged.
Luna!
While outside on the phone with her boyfriend, the door behind her slammed shut and locked on its own. Thinking quick, Lauren ran to the back door to fortunately find it unlocked. But after going inside, this door also mysteriously slammed shut. And to make matters even creepier, the front doorbell began going off over and over with no one outside. This chilling activity has led Lauren to spend a lot of time at her boyfriend's house, and getting out of this place seems like the best decision she could make. Number 2. A girl named Cass from the Dingbat Cass TikTok account recently posted a video that took TikTok by storm. Over 30 million people have watched this video and were left very creeped out. Ever since she was a kid, Cass has been obsessed with monkeys and always had a dream of meeting one. Well, on January 12th, this dream became a reality when Cass's mom got her a gift. But what she saw when she opened the box was absolutely terrifying.
Oh my f***ing god, I swear to god, this thing just f***ing looked at me. Oh my f***ing.
When she pulled back the paper to look inside, the toy monkey appeared to look at her. These eerie, glossy eyes quickly shifted in her direction, totally freaking her out. And no matter how many times I watch this video, I can't seem to come up with an explanation. Well, later on, Cass ended up discovering something chilling.
You guys, I just noticed something crazy as f***. You're all gonna think this is so insane, but I just took out the certificate of authenticity for her, and you're not gonna freaking believe the name on this thing. Are you shitting me?
The name of this monkey just so happens to be Annabelle, which is also the name of this creepy little lady from my nightmares. Over the last few days, this chilling occurrence doesn't seem to bother Cass, as her and this monkey seem to be bonding. As adorable as this is, I'd rather strap a dynamite to Annabelle's back, but maybe that's just me. Number 3. Over on the WV Para Investigations TikTok account, the team recently set out to investigate the allegedly haunted Bill Manor. Known as the most haunted house in Ohio, this historic home was built in 1898. And in 1920, this house was sold to a family who were looking to settle down. But unfortunately, tragedy seemed to follow them until their untimely death shortly after moving in. Fast forward to today, and intense activity is said to take place inside. Hearing disembodied voices, seeing shadowy figures, and rumors of people being bitten and scratched in the basement are just a few of the things reported to happen within these walls. Well, before the WV paranormal team could begin their investigation, they first wanted to film a walkthrough of the property. But during this walkthrough, something made an appearance. Shortly after walking through the front door, something chilling was captured. As fellow investigator Scott walked towards the camera, a dark figure could be seen behind him. This eerie figure quickly darted towards the left, out of view, and could only be seen for a few moments. So could this be proof of the spirits lurking inside? Well, I will definitely not be visiting to find out for myself. Number 4. TikTok user The Blonde Dawn is an account run by a woman named Kimmy, and alongside her wife, she lives in a house that may just be haunted. On multiple different occasions, they've heard disembodied voices, with one of them even saying, "This is our house." Kimmy and her wife have somehow managed to keep their cool and not freak out, but what was recently caught on their home security camera may just change that. In the middle of the night, something can be seen looking in their window. An eerie white face peered around the corner and stared inside twice before disappearing. According to Kimmy, the ground was full of snow, but when she later went to check, there were no footprints under this window. So could this have been a ghost, a skinwalker, or just a homeless man looking for a sandwich? Number 5. If you've been on social media lately, then you've probably noticed the many sightings of strange things in the sky. What was once thought to just be a crazy conspiracy theory is now an almost daily occurrence. Well, just recently, this TikTok user posted a video that's got a lot of people talking. According to the girl behind this account, her parents living in Florida recently caught something on their security camera that can only be described as bizarre. Shortly after the video begins, a glowing ball of light emerged from behind the building. This strange anomaly flew directly above the camera and looked to be at a shockingly low altitude. And as it got closer to the house, its true size was surprisingly bigger than what was first seen. So was this an alien UFO, or just a cheap drone from Walmart? Speaking of unexplained things in the sky, another strange sighting was posted to TikTok. In the middle of the night, a girl named Emily received a motion-detected notification from her Ring camera. Assuming it was a passing car, or simply someone walking by, she was in no rush to check the footage. But when she eventually did, she saw something chilling. On the roof of her house, a tall white figure can be seen. This oddly shaped being stood completely still, then suddenly ascended into the sky and flew off into the distance, leaving behind an eerily white, ghostly trail. Even zoomed in, there's not enough detail for me to come up with a guess as to what this is. So let me know what you think. Number 6. Over on TikTok, a woman named Jen Barari has been dealing with a dark presence on her property for some time now. Her old home and the surrounding buildings date back to the 1700s, and it looks like there's definitely something dark attached. Jen and her family often feel a menacing presence nearby, which is usually followed by strange, unexplainable occurrences. And with cameras throughout the house, these chilling events are often caught on video. Well, just recently, the camera in her daughter's bedroom caught something terrifying. The small door to the left mysteriously opened on its own. Then moments later, a small white figure emerged from the darkness, before quickly moving back behind the door. This creepy little figure doesn't appear to be more than just a few feet tall, and doesn't exactly look to have a face, or even a head for that matter. Unfortunately for Jen, this wasn't the only thing caught on camera, as she had a front row seat to what happened next.
Oh my god, what the That light wasn't on. Oh. Look at that shadow in the window. Is that? Holy sh! Did you see that? What the f is that? It's like white mists running around the room. Stopped.
While filming the old colonial house on her property, a bone-chilling dark figure can be seen walking past the upstairs window. This shadowy figure swiftly moves from right to left past the window, leaving Jen with an incredibly ominous feeling. Jen then shifted her attention to the downstairs window where a misty light can be seen moving around. These terrifying events were more than enough for Jen, as she then decided to get away from that house. But with her home being just down the road, I don't know how she could possibly sleep knowing that this is so close by. Number 7. Over on TikTok, a man named Ben from the UK is a self-proclaimed ghost hunter that enjoys exploring abandoned places. And just recently, he set out to explore a few old deserted buildings surrounded by centuries of history. Upon Ben's request, I won't reveal the name or location of these buildings, but what I can say is that they were built around 1750 and are rumored to have lingering spirits inside. Well, during his investigation, Ben got an interesting look into the past when he stepped inside.
Between this one and that one, something happened. But he hides up here. He's a coward, he hides in that corner there.
I don't know this room.
Let's have a quick look in there.
Yeah, take your cap full, say that.
Yeah. This one looks like, this is like not a bad wall.
Nah, this room is actually looks pretty solid, to be honest. Jesus Christ, sorry, I'll just...
Near the end of the video, a small white orb can be seen floating by. Clearly from Ben's reaction, he noticed this in person. And although some may say this was merely dust, what he ended up catching on camera next is absolutely terrifying. While filming the outside of the building, a ghostly figure can be seen in the upstairs window. This pale apparition quickly moved from right to left past the window, only visible for a few brief seconds. If we zoom in, this definitely looks like an almost transparent human figure. This eerie sighting may just prove the rumors of a haunting to be true. And now I need to add this building to my list of places that I never want to visit. Number 8. A man named Tim on TikTok is an overnight security guard at an undisclosed facility. Shortly after beginning this job, he quickly noticed that something inside the building wasn't right. Unexplainable cold spots and objects impossibly moving on their own soon became a nightly occurrence while he was working his shift. Well, luckily for Tim, the facility is soon closing down. But unluckily for Tim, because of this, the activity inside has escalated.
The facility is shutting down in a few days. Activity from the entities has never been higher.
Hello? Who's there? God. What the hell? Hey. Oh. Hey. Who's there?
Something we cannot see began aggressively slamming the mannequin into the door, before tossing a piece of glass, instantly shattering it on the ground. Tim bravely took a look behind the door, only to find no one. Well, during another shift, Tim finally came face to face with the terrifying entity that's been tormenting him.
Hello?
filming in a back room, a pair of ghostly black hands eerily hung over the side of a cart. These spine-chilling hands ominously slid back into the darkness, leaving me with a pit in my stomach. But to make things even creepier, if we brighten the footage, we see this. A terrifying dark figure was standing in front of him just a few feet away. Well, more recently, while Tim was officially working his last shift ever at the facility, he had another close encounter.
My last night shift at the facility. To my followers, thank you for coming on this crazy journey with me, especially the ones that were here from the beginning. Maybe we'll see each other again sometime. Through long halls and flickering lights, I patrolled each corner, every sight. Though fear and dread, my constant plight, I persevered until the end of night.
As he peered around the corner, the same black entity can be seen sitting just a few yards away. And as his flashlight illuminated the area, this figure slowly lifted its head, locking its eyes on Tim. These truly terrifying videos have stirred up some debates in his comments, with people fighting over whether they're real or all an elaborate hoax. Meanwhile, I'm just over here incredibly thankful that I'm not an overnight security guard. Number 9. Over on TikTok, a woman named Sandra is a loving mother and grandmother. And if you scroll through her page, you'll find video after video of her spending time with her grandkids. But recently, Sandra posted something completely different. In the dead of night, while everything was silent, something chilling was seen outside of Sandra's house. After unknown movement set off the sensor to her Ring camera, she curiously watched the footage, and this is what she saw. At first glance, it looks like a small white figure was lingering around her front door before floating away. But if we crank up the brightness, we can see that there was definitely more to it. An ominous black figure can be seen closing the door and quickly walking away from the house. Then by the end of the video, we can see this figure making its way towards the street. So what I thought at first was Casper the Ghost turned out to be something in the hands of a dark entity. So was this a paranormal being caught on camera, or possibly an attempted home invasion? You decide. Number 10. A man named Jay from Australia has recently been dealing with something sinister inside of his home. But unlike other hauntings, Jay knows exactly why this began happening. Throughout his life, he's always been a skeptic when it came to the paranormal. And just a few weeks ago, he decided to test his luck with a Ouija board. Well, as if this wasn't already a bad decision, Jay went on to invite demons to possess him. He certainly didn't think that anything would actually come from this, but lately he's noticed that he's no longer alone in his own house.
Alright, so I'm sitting here playing Rocket League at the moment. Every time I'm here by myself, I swear this place is haunted. I've been f***ing around with Ouija boards, and I was stupid enough to bloody invite demons to possess me and shit because I didn't believe in it. But ever since then, every time I'm here by myself, I hear shit outside. So I'm playing Rocket League. Oh, did you hear that? Oh, what the f***? No f***ing way. No f***ing way. Hello? Is anybody here? was that fucking moving? Hello? Is anybody here? Oh my god, man. What the f? No fucking shit. Hello? I heard you. No. No fucking way. No fucking way. Oh my god. Hello? And I swear I just saw a fucking shadow moving here. What's this fucking light switch? Oh man, I'm absolutely fucking shitting myself. No. That can't be. God. Holy fucking shit. Nah, f this, oh no. Nah, f this, I'm out of here. Goodbye. For this fucking shit.
While he was recording, a menacing hiss came from somewhere in the room. Then immediately after, his bedroom door slammed shut. After discovering his chandelier swinging on its own and a light turning on and off, he noticed that something was casting a shadow in the hallway. And just before the video cuts off, his kitchen table eerily slid across the floor. Days later, Jay decided to give his followers an update on a chilling discovery he made.
Hello, everyone. I've been getting lots of people asking me for an update on the ghost stuff, but to be honest, I haven't really been home much since Friday night, since all that went down. But I've just kind of gotten home and turned my telly on and stuff and leant over here and noticed something on my cabinet thing. And yeah, right, you're probably going to give me shit about how dusty it is, but whatever. I don't dust. But what the hell is that? It looks like a handprint or something. Oh, check it out. Wait. It's actually got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fingers and a thumb. And the thumbprint's way bigger than... I didn't even notice it had 5 fingers. That's weird. Oh, well. I don't even know if I want to know what that is, to be honest, but there's the best update I can give you for now.
Jay discovered a spine-chilling handprint on the dusty surface of his dresser. This oddly shaped handprint looked to have 6 fingers total with a strangely large thumb. Just seeing this print sent chills directly down my spine, as I remembered that Jay invited demons into his home. So could this be one of them, giving him a warning of what's to come? Number 11. Over on a TikTok account called AC Casey, the woman running this page often posts videos of her adorable dog named Lulu Buttons. And besides these videos of her canine friend, nothing out of the ordinary has ever been posted. Well, up until recently. According to AC Casey, she noticed something unnerving on her security camera in the wee hours of the night. She turned to TikTok in search for answers, and this was the video she posted. In the middle of the night, her camera caught an almost transparent figure walking on the other side of the street. This eerie, slow-moving figure made its way from right to left before the video cuts off. AC Casey, along with her husband, aren't quite sure what to make of this. But this ghostly figure clearly has a human shape and looks to be on a mission. Number 12. Just recently, I came across a couple videos that immediately gave me chills. A man named Danny from TikTok is a dad to a young son who looks to have something from the other side trying to communicate with him. From what I've gathered, back in 2020, Danny and his son lived in an old basement apartment, and it wasn't long after moving in that he got the feeling that something was off. Danny would often let his son run through the long, empty halls, until one day when his son discovered a mirror that caught his attention.
Okay, so this is the crazy shit I've seen so far. I was taking the trash out with my son, and he kept pointing at the mirror and waving, and I didn't know why. So I pulled the camera out, and I can't believe I caught this.
After his son was pointing at himself in the mirror, another ghostly child's face appeared. This eerie face in the mirror lingered for a few moments, appearing to be staring back at Danny. And strangely enough, this almost looks to be his son's face, somehow still being reflected in the glass. Well, this wasn't the only eerie encounter with this mirror.
It's been a while since we stopped at the mirror, and we were taking the dog out, and Rowan wanted to go check it out, and I can't believe we caught this.
Whoa.
Rowan seems hyped, and he's trying to explain to me what he just saw.
Buddy?
Yeah, I don't know about that, bud.
Once again, while Rowan was staring in the mirror, something unnerving appeared. What looks to be a small ghostly apparition manifested in the reflection, then quickly disappeared. And if we take a closer look, this small ghostly figure actually appears to have a face very similar to the one previously caught in this mirror. So is this mirror haunted, or was this all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Number 13. A woman named Erica Jordan is a loving mom of 3 that enjoys posting videos with her kids on TikTok. Everything she's ever posted is lighthearted and funny, but recently she turned to TikTok looking for answers after experiencing something terrifying. With a small security camera in her kid's bedroom, she used the microphone feature to say goodnight, but her kids weren't the only ones that responded.
Good night, love you.
Good night, love you.
After her kids said goodnight, a third chilling voice can be heard saying, This terrifying disembodied voice came from somewhere in the room with the kids, although neither of them seemed to have heard it at the time. Erica has no idea who or what this could have been, but I'm thinking it's definitely time to call a priest. Number 14. A man named Zach from Tennessee recently posted a video to TikTok in hopes that someone could give him some answers. According to Zach, a friend of his owns a tattoo shop, and one day while at the shop, he noticed a few things were out of place. His curiosity then led him to check the security cameras, and this is what he saw. The white curtain almost looked as if someone was hiding behind it, when suddenly it went completely flat, revealing that there was definitely no one there. Moments later, the chair that was against the wall eerily flung forward and towards the door. Interestingly enough, before any of this activity took place, an orb can be seen floating through the room. So could there be a connection between this orb and the activity that took place? You decide. Number 15. TikTok user Jeff Kirkand doesn't post very often on his account, but after an unsettling recent experience, he couldn't resist asking what people thought on TikTok. Late one night while asleep on his couch, the camera in his living room caught something chilling, eerily close to where Jeff was. side of the couch, a dark, shadowy figure can be seen walking past. This figure entered the nearby room for a few moments before once again walking past the couch. This dark silhouette came uncomfortably close to Jeff's unconscious body without him having a clue what was going on. After this chilling capture, Jeff might think twice before taking a nap in that room. Make sure to follow me on Instagram to hear more from your boy. As always, if you enjoy these creepy videos, then make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to see more videos like this.